Hello friends, welcome back to our channel. In today's video, we are going to watch Evil Mermaid full Hollywood horror movie in Hindi language with English subtitles. So friends, it is an horror movie, and before starting this movie, I just want to tell you that I will provide the download link of this movie in the description below so you can download this movie from our server. And if the download link does not work for you, then you can also watch this movie on YouTube by searching Evil Mermaid in the search box. This is an horror movie, and this movie is available on YouTube as well as on our server. Let's start this movie without wasting any time. Once upon a time, there was a beautiful mermaid who lived deep down in the ocean. She was very innocent and naive. She had never seen a human being in her whole life. One day, she was swimming near the surface of the water when she saw a young man swimming in the sea. He was very handsome, and she fell in love with him instantly. She wanted to be with him, but she couldn't because she was a mermaid. So she decided to make a wish to the sea witch, and the wish was to become a human being for 3 days. The sea witch granted her wish, but she warned her that if she did not break the curse within those 3 days, she would become a mermaid again forever. The mermaid went to the shore and found the young man. She transformed into a human being and approached him. He was shocked to see her and asked her how she got there. She told him everything and asked him to help her break the curse. He was moved by her story and promised to help her. He took her to his home and introduced her to his family. They were all very nice to her, and she felt like she was part of their family in no time. On the second day, the young man took her to meet his best friend. He was also very nice to her, but he couldn't understand why she was so sad. She told him about the curse and asked him for help. He promised to help her, but he couldn't think of a way to break the curse. Suddenly, he got an idea and said, "Why don't you go to the sea witch and ask her to help you?" The mermaid was sad, but she knew that he was right. So she went to the sea witch and asked her for help. The sea witch was kind enough to agree and gave her a potion that would break the curse. The mermaid was so happy that she thanked the sea witch and ran to the young man. She told him that she had found a way to break the curse, and he was so happy for her. But before they could celebrate, the mermaid felt a sharp pain in her chest and she fell to the ground. The young man was scared and called for help. The sea witch arrived and told them that the curse was too strong and she could not break it. The mermaid was heartbroken, but she knew that there was nothing that could be done. She said goodbye to the young man and became a mermaid again. The young man was devastated, but he knew that he had to move on. He threw himself into the sea and tried to find the mermaid, but he could not. He searched for her for hours, but he could not find her anywhere. Finally, he came back home and tried to forget about the mermaid. Days turned into weeks, but he could not forget the mermaid. He missed her so much that he became sick. His family was worried about him and took him to the doctor. The doctor told them that the only way to save him was to take him to the sea and let him see the mermaid. The family did not know what to do, but they were willing to try anything to save him. So they took him to the sea and called for the mermaid. The mermaid heard their call and came to the surface. When the young man saw her, he was overjoyed. He jumped into the water and embraced her. The mermaid was surprised, but she was happy to see him again. The young man told her that he had missed her so much and he did not want to let her go. The mermaid was touched by his words and she realized that she loved him too. She had never felt this way about anyone before. The young man and the mermaid spent the whole day together. They swam, played, and kissed. The young man did not want to leave her, but he knew that he had to go back home. He promised her that he would come back to see her soon. The mermaid was sad to see him go, but she was happy that he had come back. As the days passed, the young man's health improved and he was able to return to his normal life. But he never forgot the mermaid. He would often go to the sea and talk to her. They were in love and they knew that they were meant to be together. The young man and the mermaid were happy together. They had found each other and nothing could keep them apart. Friends, this was the story of the evil mermaid. If you like this movie, then you can watch another movie by searching Mermaid Horror Story in the search box. This is an horror movie, and this movie is available on YouTube as well as on our server. You can watch this movie from our server by clicking on the link in the description below. Thank you for watching this movie, and I hope you will watch our next movie as well.